What's going on, guys? Briar Rabbit here. Today is Tuesday. That means it's time for the weekly Nightfall Strike solo run. This week, we're fighting on the Will of Crota strike. This is one of the toughest strikes to solo. Luckily, we have a pretty reasonable set of modifiers here. So we've got Epic and Nightfall. Those are going to be there every week. But we have all three burns. We have Arc, Void, and Solar Burn. No Light Switch, which I'm very happy to see. No Juggler. So basically, we can pretty much set up our Guardian as best as we can. So real quick, let me show you my loadout. I am using a Defender Titan with the Helm of Saint 14 as my exotic. That's got a very specific use toward the end of the strike that I'll show you. I'm also going to be using Fatebringer. I just find that this gun is too good not to use when it's available. It's going to be really good for taking out mass quantities of thralls. It also does arc damage. There's a bunch of arc shielded enemies that this is going to work really well against. For a sniper rifle, I'll be using Aphrodite Spear. Arc damage for the same reason, and I also love this sniper rifle, so that's why I've picked it. And then finally, the one, the only, the Galahorn. This thing is going to take down Omnigul in a much faster rate than any other weapon in my inventory. So to me, it's a no-brainer. It's going to come in handy in multiple opportunities during this strike. So if you've got it, I definitely recommend using it. So with that being said, let's launch this strike. All right, guys, we have landed on the Will of Crota strike. And this is going to be a long video, fellas, so get comfy, because this is a long ride. This is one of the most difficult strikes to solo by, I think, a long shot, frankly. We haven't seen the Undying Mind. I would imagine that would be pretty difficult if it became a Nightfall. But this one, you know, it's just that you're so restricted in your movement. And with all burns turned on, basically anything can kill you really quickly. Luckily for us, no light switch this week, which is great news, because that is probably the most dangerous thing about at least the first couple of rooms when you're doing this Nightfall. I like to take out those two noble captains as quickly as possible, and then I'll just start plucking away at snipers and dregs. There's two captains, Reaver captains with swords, you know, that are in here as well. And for the most part, I'll generally leave them alone, but if they give me an opportunity to take them down, I'll take them down, like that guy. Because once the hive kind of invades this area, they will kill most of the fallen that are left over. So you pretty much just got to take out a certain number of fallen, and I'm not real sure what that number actually is, to be honest with you. There's another one of these guys. He'll pretty much back off. He doesn't want to come into this room too much. He will, if you get too close to that door. See if we can... he moved. So I'm always going to be looking at the doorways. I don't want to snipe in for too long, just in case he comes in. Even without light switch, he's very deadly. See, there's a couple of guys just kind of hanging out over there. See if a grenade gets them to go away. And I just want to kill enough of these guys so that the hive actually come in here. That's what I'm waiting for right now. That Dreg. He's a sneaky one over there. And my main concern right now is that I'm running low on ammo. Look at him. Every time. Come on out. That was a close call. Real close. He dropped some ammo, which I'm really excited about. Alright. I think... Yeah, here come some shanks. Running low on sniper rifle ammo. I didn't see juggler turned on, but I am not getting much ammo for the guns I'm actually using. Let's see if I pop another one here. That ought to help a little bit. Alright, so after you take on those shanks, you got to worry about these reavers. And they are pretty dangerous. You can hear the kind of electrostatic field they emit. So you'll kind of know when they're around. Here comes the hive. The hive is pretty much going to wipe out the rest of the fallen. And I'm just going to let that happen. If any thrall come in here, I'll take them out, but I'd rather have them take care of each other. Now I'm getting a little ammo. Alright, so the thing I'm most worried about right now is those knights coming and kind of attacking me inside of this room. So we got some more fallen coming out. And what I want to see happen is the knights to kind of make it into this area so I can just snipe them without them worrying about me too much. More thrall coming, and here are the knights.
Push forward, Guardian.
Alright, so now I'm pretty much going to have to just clean up everything that's left. Looks like there's only a couple of dregs. Those rockets are pretty effective. If you can catch those guys as they're coming out that door. All in all, not too bad. I like to completely clear out this room because in the next room, which is right above this, I'll be using a lot of sniper rifle ammo, and I like to be able to come down here to refill that instead of using a synth.
The Hive have stirred the scavengers. Omnigul's clever, using the fallen against you.
Some poor sniping right there. Want to be real careful when you're in here. The shanks that will spawn in here are very deadly. And you don't want to be caught off guard kind of in the middle of the room. I think a Reaver came in here too. I think they have lowered the difficulty of those shanks. They used to be 2-shot kills with a burn modified sniper rifle with Everdeed Spear, even when the burn was turned on. Now they're just 1-shots. I know there's a invisible vandal out here. I could hear him. That little electric sound they make. I like to use this kind of console here for protection. It's not 100% effective because even if you're like here, it's not covering a whole lot of your body. But at least it provides some protection. I think I moved it right the right time. And I think there's a captain over there too. One of the challenging things about this room, too, is that there's a sniper right there on the other side of that wall above the door, and he's constantly blipping your radar, which gives you kind of false readings on your radar. I'm out of sniper rifle ammo, so I'm actually going to head downstairs, get nice and filled up so I can take on these shanks safely. I don't see any heavy ammo down here, though, which is unfortunate. Because I'll be using heavy to take care of the captains. They come a little bit later. And it'd be nice to kind of come down here and refill after that. Oh, hello. Is that all the shanks? Looks like. Should be another Reaver captain as well. Once that ship comes in, I'm going to retreat. Let him drop off his payload of ugly. And I believe he's starting to drop off captains at this point. Alright, I gotta make another trip downstairs to get more ammo. I'll be right back up. This is why I find it to be so valuable to completely clear out this room. A lot of people just, you know, clear it out enough to get that door open and then book it upstairs, start fighting up there. But when you're doing it solo, it's nice to be able to just come back down here, retreat. You can also use these stairs as a safe area if anything starts getting in on you in this room. Like those shanks. Alright, I think we're safe to move up now. Maybe not. Alright, so we got that sniper. That was a big step. Just finish up taking out the rest of these snipers, and then we can start dealing with the captains.
Find Omnigul.
I think there's probably at least one more captain over there. If there's not captains, there's probably invisible Reaver Vandals. Something's still dinging my radar. There he is. It may have been that our rockets took care of those Vandals. But I'm still seeing something blinking on my radars. It shouldn't be a problem. So I'm just going to run right past it and move along. Did he follow me? No. Alright, so that is like basically the first half of the strike. 20 minutes in. You know, when I'm doing these things solo, it just pays to be more careful, right? Because I don't want to do it twice. You know, I don't want to die partway through and then have to redo the thing. So, you know, it pays to be a little more careful. But that can come at the expense of a bit of tediousness, especially on this one. This is such a long strike, and there's so many times where you're just kind of really confined to a very small area that it just takes a while, and you got to be patient. And if you're not patient, if you get a little bit too aggressive, you die very, very quickly.
Omnigul's only purpose is to usher in Crota's return. If she lives, our fight against Crota's armies may never end.
So the next portion of this is the hill. The hill is actually fairly dangerous itself. And we'll be using plenty of rockets to kind of take care of it. The big dangers are witches, boomer knights, and an ogre. But if we're relatively careful, we should be able to take care of everything pretty quickly.
Omnigul, destroy her!
Oh, I'm sorry. Turn that off. That's annoying. Where'd that knight go? Whoa! I didn't see you come over here. Alright, I'm gonna back off, regain my health, try and silence my phone, because that's annoying. Alright, where's this knight? Is he right around the corner there? There he goes. Alright, is that cursed thrall hanging out? Was that cursed thrall? I think it might have been. Alright, I think the next stage is dealing with the wizards. Then we've got to probably put a couple of shots onto Omnigul herself. But there's probably a boomer knight right up here. Take him out. Oh god. Hello. Alright, there's some rockets right here. I can pick those up. I should be able to snipe pretty much the rest of this stuff. Boomer knights are really dangerous, but there's also some acolytes that have boomers on them as well, and they can be pretty dangerous too. So even at this point, I think it pays to take this hill pretty slow. I'm not sure if that was all of the acolytes or not. I kind of suspect there might be one more up here. I guess not. They do a ton of damage. They really do. If you find that it's hard to even get back into this room, I find that I can often just shoot at this wall and it will drag aggro off of the doorway I want to use to that wall. Let's see if we can take this guy out real quick. And this is where the real grind for this part of the strike starts. You can't take this one too fast when you're doing it solo. I can't wait. You know, Fatebringer is still a monster of a weapon. I can't wait till this thing is 365 after the House of Wolves is released. It is going to be just incredibly useful. So we're looking pretty good here. I'm not seeing much of anything blipping on my radar. So this is going to be our opportunity to put a couple of rockets, or hopefully even more than that, into Crota herself. So the way I like to do this is to actually use my sniper rifle to take down her shields, and then get 2 full rockets into her. She is moving around in a way where I'm having a hard time hitting her. Alright, once I hear that scream, I'm retreating. And we'll spend the next few minutes clearing out mobs again. I feel like there's something like right at that doorway. That was nice. We got some heavy ammo out of that. Right by the door, so I should actually be able to pick it up as well. sure Galahorn is loaded up. We should be close to the point where we can go back out. Throw a little more damage on her. And as we do this, what I'm going to actually do is pop a bubble here, get my Blessing of Light, and that should also disorient any thralls that might come out that door. Like that one. I would have liked to get more damage on Omnigul herself there, but it just didn't work out for me. But I may get another shot here, actually. That was a close call. I am not gonna lie. That was a lot closer than I would have liked to seen it. I know there's another one in there. There he is. And basically, this is just a rinse and repeat. Whoa! I think Fatebringer is going to be the first weapon I upgrade to 365, just because it's so useful. It's tempting to go with Icebreaker. That's going to be a big one too. Aphrodite's Spear. I don't know if the Iron Banner weapons will work with that re-rolling through the gunsmith or upgrading to 365. My suspicion is that you're kind of gonna have to kind of continually compete in the Iron Banner to get Iron Banner weapons. But we'll see. We don't know. Ah! Alright, because I didn't get that knight in the corner there, it's probable that he's going to cause me an issue now. Because what he'll do is do exactly what he's doing right now. He'll just kind of rapid fire boomer shots into that room, into this room, and make taking him out kind of a nightmare. So you basically have to wait him out. Wait till he either stops firing for a while or moves. Which that wasn't actually too bad. I've had to wait a lot longer than that in the past. So we probably have some acolytes around. I saw a couple of witches up there along with Omnigul. And there's still a knight right around there who I'd like to take out. bad. Oh, there's another witch. She made that easy on me. So let's see if we can take out this knight. He's kind of hiding up there, isn't he? Will a grenade get up there? Nope. See if he came out yet. Nothing. Alright, so I have to use this door. I don't like using this door as much. I know he's up there. I just can't see him. Wow. I just got rocked by something. Oh, there's another boomer knight out there that I didn't see. Alright, this didn't go well at all, so I basically just wasted that super. I didn't have any rockets ready. All in all, that was pretty just stupid. Alright, that didn't turn out too bad. Again, you can see that shield really saves your ass, because anything that comes out is going to be instantly kind of blinded. And those hollowed thralls could be a real nightmare. Or those cursed hollowed thralls, I should say. Hoping to take down that witch. Whoa, boy. Hello. I don't often see a witch come into this room. I have seen it a couple of times, but it's not frequent. So I can hear everything in here shooting at me right now. So I'm gonna distract them. Oh, we got a knight. Some thralls coming at us. Take out this guy. I'm starting to think about that knight in the corner now. Nope, not yet. Alright, so they're aggroed on that doorway again. I'm going to try shooting through that. Hopefully that solves it for me. Alright, there should be another knight over there. I think he's just hiding. Unfortunately, I let that knight in the corner get a glimpse of me, so now he's going to be shooting like crazy. Oh, that aggroed him as well. I didn't realize that would aggro him on the other side of the room. And that's just spectacular news. Alright, I would like to see if I can see this knight over here. Oh, I can. Alright, that makes life easier. Is there two of them up there? There is. There's another one. Oh, you sons of bitches. Alright, well. I'm not loving this situation, to be honest with you. I'd like to at least get Crota looking at the other door. So let's pop our bubble in front of this door. Wow. Where'd she go? There we go. We got her. Oh, did we not get her? I guess we didn't. I saw the achievement come up, but she must have a sliver of health left. Psych! Alright, no problem. She really doesn't have much health left. Oh, that would have sucked to die right there. I backed off because I thought she died. That's unfortunate. I think one more rocket would have killed her. That's alright, though. What weapon are you guys going to upgrade to 365 first? Obviously, I'm looking forward to getting the new weapons. But there are, you know, some really good older weapons that I'm really looking forward to upgrading. Which ones are you guys looking forward to? The real problem with this fight is it just does not feel very dynamic, right? You just kind of feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again. There's no kind of running around. You know, you're just being so conservative the entire time. Let's give this sucker a shot here. Did that do it? That was anticlimactic. I think that's it, though. All right. I'll be honest with you. 46 minutes into this video, I am psyched that it's over. I mean, there's been weeks where I just refused to do this strike. The only reason I really did it this week was because it was an all-burn strike. And I thought, you know what, I could take out whatever the hell her name is a little bit easier just because I can use Galahorn. But man, it is a long, tedious strike. I don't like the way they designed this one. I hate that stupid little room that you have to hide in the whole time. You know, if you got multiple people, you got different options. But as a single, I haven't found a better way to do it. And it is just a slow strike. So let's get a really good reward. 386 kills. 8 Ascendant Energy. God damn it. All right, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.